Joining us now on the Maximum Music Morning Show, it's our night guy, Alice Cooper. He is on his way to Muncie this Monday for the Max Alice Cooper Open at the Delaware Country Club to benefit Big Brothers Big Sisters of Delaware County. Now, Alice, first of all, I want to get your take on Tiger Woods' game recently.
I don't think the guy is totally healed. I don't think he's healed mentally yet. What he went through there, and all of his own doing, of course, but still, the game of golf is mostly mental.
Oh, yeah.
So you've got to have your head in the game. I think he still has the talent. He just he's got to give himself a year to get over this thing, I think.
Yeah, that's I think the report that I saw on ESPN the other morning, they just don't know how long this is going to take. And now he's got a neck injury.
Yeah, well, and that's just part of it, but I think I'll bet you that's from stress.
Oh, absolutely.
That's probably from stress. I mean, he almost won the Masters with absolutely no swing.
More or less. Do you think you could have done better?
No. When you play on the level of these guys, and I play tournaments with them all the time, they are another world better than if you think you're good, you are not as good as their worst day.
No, never.
Yeah.
Now, you've said that golf for you is like an addiction. When you first started playing, what was it like to you, and what did you think of it?
Oh, it was one of those things where I loved the fact that it got me away from sitting around the house, and when you're an alcoholic and you have nothing to do, where does your mind go? It goes to, well, I wonder if I should try to sneak a drink somewhere or something. So for me, I played 36 holes a day for the first year.
Wow.
I didn't give myself a chance to go to that. And, to me, it was just a matter of replacing one habit with another habit.
Right. Now, what was your score like that very first year?
Oh, I was, I did everything wrong. I had a natural good swing. I had a pretty naturally good swing. So I could go out there and probably shoot under 100.
Right.
But I was like an 8 handicap after the first year.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, no, considering that 90% of the people in the world can't break 100,
Yeah. Now, I'll tell you that the course that you're going to be playing on Monday is a par 70. Now, I've played it once. Now, mind you, I was about 14 when I played it, and I shot a 73.
I like it.
But that was on the front nine.
My dad used to say I shoot in the low 90s. If it gets any hotter than that, I don't play at all.
Now, you have an annual Pro-Am tournament. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I have a thing called Solid Rock Foundation. We're trying to get kids out of gangs and into music. So, you give us your gun and we'll give you a Fender guitar. and we'll teach you how to play it.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a matter of trading one habit for another, and again, it's like trading the gang lifestyle for a music band lifestyle, and I think that's a pretty good trade.
And now the Max Alice Cooper Open, of course, is to benefit Big Brothers Big Sisters of Delaware County. Why is this important for you to be a part of?
Well, for one thing, is the fact that especially a kid that's an impressionable kid, is always going to look to the bigger kids on the block, and if they're into gangs, if they're into guns, if they're into drugs, he's going to go there. Well, you need somebody, especially if you don't have a dad in your life, you need a male guy that's there to point you in all the right directions, and if you don't have that, you're gonna drift off into what's convenient, and what's convenient sometimes is the gang lifestyle.
Well, that's going to do it for our first part of our interview with Alice Cooper. We'll take a little break, and when we come back, we got more with our nightman, Alice Cooper, here on the Maximum Music Morning Show. Joining us once again on the Maximum Music Morning Show, it's our night guy, Alice Cooper. He's on weeknights from 7 until midnight. And you're currently out on the road with the Gruesome Tour the Gruesome Twosome Tour with Rob Zombie. How's it been so far?
It's going unbelievable. We sold out every show that we've done so far.
Awesome.
And it's really been a lot of fun. Rob and I are best of friends. He's like my little brother.
Uh-huh.
The two shows are so theatrical.
Yeah.
That you put both these shows together, it's like going to see a double feature at the movies on Saturday. It's really a lot of fun, and everybody gets along so well that it's really a kick.
What do you think has changed as far as rock concerts go? A lot of people consider you to be like the inventor of the concert as a show itself, but any major changes aside from that you have noticed since you've been involved in music?
Well, I don't really think music has changed that much. I mean, yeah, I think that, the invention of sort of industrial rap rock, I've heard that. But I don't think anything will ever beat the idea of writing great songs. I mean, to me, I think that's the one thing that won't go away. Technology has made, though, the concerts a lot more exciting.
Right.
I mean, you can get Rob's show is a lot of pyro and a lot of video, where our show is a little bit more theatrical on a level of, we're more Phantom of the Opera.
Right.
So the two shows together really complement each other.
Now, what would you say has been the most interesting city anywhere in the world that you have played?
Well, when you play Moscow, it's always interesting because I grew up in the Cold War when, you never thought that you'd ever even be near Moscow.
Right.
And now you play Moscow, and it's one of the best rock, audiences anywhere because they're so starved for all the bands that they weren't allowed to go see. So when we come in and when Ozzy comes in and Aerosmith and Bon Jovi and people like that, the audiences are insane. They love it when we come over there.
And now you're currently working your way through Minnesota, correct?
Yeah, we're Minnesota. We're all through the Midwest. And then after this, we go to Europe for some big outdoor festivals. And we go back to Europe after that. We come back to the States and go back to Europe after that for some more festivals. Because Europe is full of festivals this time of year. So, I mean, It'll be us. One festival is Alice Cooper, Iron Maiden, and Kiss.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So you can imagine how many people are there.
Yeah. Now, what's your favorite country in Europe?
Well, if I was going to go to one, England is great because, I spend more time in England than I do in New York.
Right.
But so England would be sort of a given that would be your favorite country. But when you get over there, I mean, honestly, every country's got a different flavor. Italy is unbelievable. Paris is one of those cities that you get lost in.
Yeah.
But when you get into places like Budapest, and Prague, and places like that. Those are the interesting cities to go to. In fact, we did a show with Alice Cooper and Marilyn Manson in Transylvania.
That had to have been awesome.
That was pretty bizarre.
Now, we're going to get back on golf for a moment as we're wrapping things up. Have you ever played any courses in Indiana? And if so, what's your favorite in the Hoosier State?
Oh, we played a bunch of the Fuzzies courses down there, and I think John Daly's got some courses. Indiana, boy, I'll tell you, probably your best course there is Crooked Stick, right? That would be the one that everybody would talk about, because that's where John Daly won his PGA championship.
Yeah, that's right.
So Crooked Stick would be the one that I think everybody would want to play.
Now, I want you to finish this sentence. My favorite ice cream flavor is...
Oh, boy, my favorite ice cream flavor is... I'm looking at my wife. Do they have a Cheryl flavor?
I don't know.
Butter pecan.
Oh, yeah. That's...
butter pecan with chocolate sauce on it.
Well, ice cream without chocolate sauce is almost like a sin. It's like a...
Yeah, it goes without saying.
And it's like a Pop-Tart without icing.
You're exactly right.
All right. Well, Alice, I know you're very busy, and we definitely look forward to seeing you Monday for the Max Alice Cooper Open, again, to benefit Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Delaware County, and Monday, May the 17th, and it's going to be a great day. We've got crappy weather right now in Indiana, but it's getting on out of here.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be okay. I can play through anything except funnel clouds.
Yeah, I think I would go running myself.
All right, so we'll see you then Monday.
All right, Alice, thanks for joining us once again on the Maximum Music Morning Show.
Okay, thanks a lot, man.